Hmm. What is happening, everybody? This is Rick on the Rick Sicken Show. I'm your host. I'm very authentic,
and non-family friendly.
like non-family friendly today. Oh man, it's been a good time. The banter beforehand is always fun. We got Donnie Parker doing our tech today.
That would be me.
We have
Sporting the white shirt, by the way.
yeah. I saw Donnie at the gym this morning putting on some gains.
Yes, sir.
And we have Police Chief Sands with us. We'll introduce him in a minute to tell us all the things I do wrong when I drive
Yes. Well, you do know that after the show, he's scheduled to follow you around today,
all day.
and some of his officers as well.
That's
too.
why I'm going to Ephrata later today.
He has friends.
Yeah. Mr. Creed, I'll vote for you if you can break a ticket. Yeah. So I'm still working on the Moses Lake Sail and Paddle. We're trying to bring some boating classes to Moses Lake, teach people how to sail, get the kids on the water.
Aren't you picking up more boats today too?
Yeah, somebody's donating a kayak and a sailboat today.
What was she talking about? PDF. What's PDF?
PDF is a life jacket.
Oh, what's this?
Personal flotation device.
Wouldn't that be PFD?
PFD. PDF. I said it wrong, man. It's PFD.
Oh, she was saying PDF.
PFDs.
Okay.
Life jackets. So we have people donating some life jackets. There's type 1, 2, 3, and 4. I want type 2, 3, and 4. And none of you know what I'm even talking about because you aren't professional water people.
I heard it from your toilet you got type C. Is that correct?
It's a hepatitis C jacket, sir. I'll protect you out of the bathroom. No, so the type 1 is like super ocean crazy huge thing. No one carries those. The type 2 is the little horseshoe around your neck. Type 3 is like the sporty one when you're windsurfing or on the Sea-Doos. So that's type 3. And type 4 is the little cushion seat.
Doesn't this feel like a dating ad?
Yeah.
And you like romantic walks too, right?
I do like slow sails on the beach. So, but we're working on that, bringing that. Yeah. And we're trying to get some stuff going here. So,
what about that roofing job? Did you get that started yet at all? Or
last week we did 2 roofs and a repair. So we've been
all in a week.
Yeah, slam dunk, easy.
That's rare for you. Usually, you take you 2 weeks just to do one thing.
Well, yeah, it's rare for me. Roofing's not too bad. I mean, I used to be a roofing contractor in California, where like we put on real roofs, made of tile and things like that. But here they do like asphalt shingles, which is a really easy roof to do. So
yeah, I want to do a special shout out to Brothers Automotive today. This time's not out of the blue. I saw Rick at the gym this morning, like he was saying, and I said, "Hey, by the way, you're giving me a ride today," because Brothers Automotive had to come pick up my vehicle and work on it so that I could be here at the show to hang out with Chief Sands. And that's what I love about Brothers Automotive. They'll come out, grab your vehicle, bring it back when it's done, and they won't charge an arm and a leg for it. Didn't they just fix your truck as well too?
They did. I had some like transmission sensor thing. I was backing up my dump trailer and things were spinning and some sensor went out. I couldn't get it into a gear.
Yeah.
It didn't know where it was and I couldn't start the thing. And that was what a pain in the rear end. So
yeah, Brothers Automotive 761-9744. Again, Brothers Automotive 761-9744 for all your automotive needs. Back to you, Rick.
Located in Shop City.
Shop City, out there in the county.
Yeah, where they don't have rules.
We should have him come hydro dip out there.
Very good. All right, let's introduce.
We're going to talk about rules.
Police Chief Sands. Now that we're talking about rules. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good to be here again.
Yeah. So I have a question for you.
Of course you do. We couldn't just have some banter. We couldn't just talk. You go right into the.
Do you like pound cake or donuts?
Oh man!
Have you seen that video? The pound cake. Oh my!
I haven't.
Oh.
Okay, just so you know, heads up about Rick. If it's on social media, he's seen all of it. This guy lives on social media.
Is that why he only gets one thing done?
So there was this rap star that the cops came in and raided his house and found nothing. They confiscated his money, and
Oh yeah.
there's a fatty cop that's walking by, and he's got his mom made him some pound cake on the table, and he kept looking at it. This cop kept looking at it, and he opens the fridge door. Anyway, he had cameras inside his house, so he makes this rap video about his mother's delicious pound cake, and there's this cop eyeballing it and going through his fridge. And anyway, so the police department sued him, but he won the case because he's like, they're in my house, they found nothing. They took my money. They broke my door, right? They read his door, and he's like, they didn't fix nothing. He's like, I took a bad situation and made it good and made some money on this.
He made a lot of money on that.
So there's this pound cake thing going on.
Yeah, no, I'll have to.
I'll find the artist.
No, it's okay. I mean, I'll look it up here in another 10, 15 years.
So I was teasing. I even was messing with Joey Crete when he was on the show. Like, do pound cake or donuts?
Did he know?
He had heard about it. He's like,
Okay.
I heard something about this. But anyway, like, if you're in law enforcement, you would know. If you
No. I'm not a big rap guy though. So
Yeah.
that may be in that.
All right. My next question. Are you ready?
Is this a real one?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, dang
Actually,
it.
and I don't know the answer to it.
I mean, not either.
And
Go
you
ahead.
probably the guy to ask. Have car accidents gone down since they installed the bike lanes?
They gone down. I don't know. I don't have confirmed data. I would say anecdotally, I would say they're ish the same. I don't know that we could say, oh my gosh, yeah, we don't go to any anymore. It's fantastic.
Oh no, there's always going to be something.
But yeah, I'd say they probably stayed the same, give or take.
Give or take. I think they've gone down. Even though I had somebody like
Because
run.
someone smashed yours, they didn't zig when they were supposed to, and
Well, we closed down. We left around 1:00, and I don't know, somewhere around 2 a.m. plus, somebody like came by and like just barreled through, and for it to shatter and go
yeah,
places.
no, it exploded.
Because like they got to take like a 2,000-pound impact, and so they got to be going 40 to 70 miles an hour. So I assume about 50 miles an hour because they zip down that road. I'm like, are they drag racing or something like?
Yeah,
Anyway.
I saw it Sunday morning. I was like, huh?
I made a video
That's
about it.
Did you really?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, they hit this and kick it and it falls down, and like, oh, and they dragged the cone like 100 yards.
That's pretty quick though, because it's up and running today.
What is?
Aren't they up today? Didn't they-
No, somebody put a cone there. I'm missing 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe they got to figure out a little compromise or back them further away or something. Because when they back out, I think sometimes they get bumped.
Oh, Okay, that
But somebody flying by like just didn't even move on the lane. They just drove straight and like right into it. So
but that had to screw up their car. There's no way you blow those things up without messing up your car.
but my only argument, because I know people are still like frustrated by the bike paths and everything.
The name of the artist is Afro Man,
Afro Man,
and his name of the song was called Lemon Pound Cake.
Mama's Lemon.
Not a pound cake.
There's also called Will You Help Me Repair My Door?
I bet he has enough money now to repair his own door.
I think so. He's like, I took a bad situation and made it good.
I do have to ask though, how many cameras do you guys have in your house?
A lot.
In
Yeah, I have
recording all the
I
time?
have 4 inside my house.
We should have a conversation.
Yeah,
Because usually I see that when we do like drug warrants or
yeah.
something of
You can
the.
come search my house anytime.
Do you have pound cake?
No family. No donuts either.
No, we have an answer indirectly.
Yeah,
He chooses pound cake.
yeah. I have cameras focused on doors and big windows.
All right, interesting. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, let's be honest. Look at me, dude. Pound cake, pizza cake, cheesecake. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. He's like, bacon, no, pound cake, yes.
Oh, bacon's good. Everyone. Let's take the whole thing with donuts. Oh, you cops and donuts. Like,
Maple
Everyone
syrup,
likes
bacon,
donuts.
donuts.
Yes.
They're good. I try to stay away from
I do too. Yeah, I do too. Just
all the fatty carbs.
I've been personally trying to eat donuts and cakes and stuff and
Yeah.
get some weight on.
sure.
Johnny needs some fatty cakes in
I
his.
got down to 140 pounds.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
What are you now?
156.
Oh, she put on 16 pounds.
Wow,
I've been hitting the gym every day. Stage 4 cancer. Not the diet I recommend.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not,
You lose the weight, but you lose a lot of other stuff too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like friends. 'Cause everybody thinks cancer is contagious.
It is. It is.
Yeah. So, seriously, like as soon as I got really bad, there was nobody around. I'm like, what do you think you're gonna catch cancer from me? What's going on here?
Sometimes when I want to be left alone, I tell people I have cancer.
It's,
Well, you look like it, so it's easy.
Yeah.
that's rough. That's cancer.
I don't know. So I think it's just this subconscious thing that people have that if you have excess weight and problems, they're like they just want to steer clear
Yeah.
of the whether they may consider it drama or other things. They're like,
Maybe they just don't know how to deal with it.
I never made cancer about me. I never identified with cancer. It wasn't my identity. It was just something I was dealing with.
yeah, what round two?
Yeah, round
Like,
two. Yeah.
had it, kind of went away, came back. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think this time it's going to go for good.
Hopefully.
And then I'm not going to put all the massive weight I had on before.
Well, if you do, just don't do it all with donuts.
Yeah, all of those.
So,
Some pound cake.
so your homework is to find out if car accidents have gone down with the bike lanes. I think they have because they
And to watch
if people
Afro.
slow down. I don't have the drag races here, even though someone whacked that thing going fast. But
Well, I think part of the drag race, quote unquote drag races, because of course I have no data. So I'm just taking your word for it, your characterization of it. So putting quotes around it. But the thing with out here too, and I think it's so interesting they hit it, is it's weird. Like there's nowhere else in the city. I've never seen this before where we're going straight and you have to zig and go forward. So I don't know if that maybe contributes to the
so some of the headache that people complain about is my fault because I went to the meeting when they talked about the bike lanes and stuff, and I was like, I'd like some parking if you're going to have parking. But I asked them to do it like all the way down. So you wouldn't be swerving. It would be just lanes all the way down. So like they do car shows, they do all this stuff. Everybody would just have their spot. Everyone would just come in and park. You don't have to mark anything and just do diagonal parking all the way down. But I think they really wanted that median in the center for the turn lane to reduce those accidents. But
so you heard it here, folks.
Anyway.
This time, it is all Rick's fault.
So my recommendation was to send it all the way down. The whole third have diagonals at least on one side of the road. And they just did just mine. So you're and people be like, that's so stupid. And they're like, yeah, well, I'm grateful for the parking, but I know it's a frustrating thing for people.
Surprised that you said something stupid. That's definitely what happens.
Never happens
Today, yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah, no, it's really interesting, and the one thing my wife and I are talking about it. There's a consistency though to it when there's the angled parking, right? Because then you have the bike lanes in the interior, like by the sidewalks, which creates its own issues. Don't get me wrong, but then it changes and goes out again on the outside. But at least it's consistent. They're not, here because you have angle parking, it's on the inside near the, but by the PUD, no, it's on the outside. But they have angle. I mean, so you got to at least give credit when credit is due. It is consistent. I don't ride a bike down here on Third. I don't know if it's gotten better or not. Maybe someone can let us know.
Do you guys have bicycle officers here in Moses Lake?
We don't have dedicated. We do have officers on bike. Actually, we had bike all last week.
Yeah.
At nighttime, kind of tooling. We have some electric bikes.
there you have it, folks. The bike lanes are for the police only.
No, gosh, not. Let's go back to Rick's thing. I like that. I like that.
So I do have to do a shout out to one of your officers, Juan Rodriguez, if you're listening.
yeah.
Shout out. So on New Year's, we had an incident here at Rick's. Someone had a heart attack on a New Year's party, and he went right to the ground. Juan Rodriguez was here with his, dancing, having fun, and Johnny on the spot. He went over and did CPR for like 15 minutes. Like no hesitation. He was like on it, just reacted perfectly. Did like 15 minutes of CPR. The paramedics showed up. They did another 45 minutes of CPR. And I was like, who lives through 45 minutes of CPR? The guy's alive and kicking.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. And then you got to sit there and think, what if Juan waited 30 seconds? What if somebody waited a minute? I mean, total different outcome. you just don't know. So big shout out to one of your guys out
Yeah,
there.
no, he did a fantastic job. And it's weird because I expect nothing less
So-
from him. He is that kind of guy.
So I think he deserves a raise.
Let's not be crazy. I gave him a medal. Okay, he got a medal. He got an award for that.
Yeah, medals are good.
Yeah.
Oh, here we got a comment here. Amelia, good to see you. Love you speaking what's going on and true. Love listening to you. Thank you. All right.
He likes to read his own comments.
Yeah, I do. I was going to write another one for
I
myself.
was that was weird to me. He was texting, I thought, underneath the table. I think that's a comment.
Rick, you are the greatest man I've ever seen and very handsome.
Lies. Oh, you can only believe 50% of what people say.
They want some money from you, Rick, for a free drink.
Maybe they want a free sailing class.
Or pull test.
Pull test.
Well, damns.
Memorial Day weekend's coming up. Any advice for us?
No lie.
Stay off the road. Stay home. Don't go out.
Yeah, no, I mean, Memorial Day weekend's a good time. Obviously, you can have the dunes hopping, not ours, to police, but they'll be hopping. I'm sure there's a concert. There's generally a concert down the course as well. And you got Springfest here, which is, for the police, not our favorite time of the year, but you know what, the Springfest folks do a great job of making it entertaining, and they seemingly improve upon it every year. So it'll be a good time.
So if I were to commit a crime during Springfest, where would be the best place to do it?
At home.
I'm going to say Seattle.
Yeah.
A lot of extra police out.
The other side of town. We'll all be downtown. So say
No, actually, we staffed the heck out of the town during that weekend.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, you can try. Let's run.
So you
and
heard it
experiment.
first. Nowhere is safe.
I want to hear this experiment.
I say we have Rick commit a crime during that time. Let's see if he gets caught. Now you and I are going to chat a little bit before the weekend.
See what I'm up to.
I have access to his calendar, but
Yes.
Look for
Can you turn his phone locate onto?
oh yeah, absolutely. Find Rick.
Yeah. I'd probably illegally block Third Avenue and slow down my business.
Or block the bike lane like usual.
You know, I would probably.
Does it make it all the way down here?
I would probably do a. I'd probably do a
Yeah, it
parade and block traffic for all business on Third. Is probably what I would do
Totally legal.
without permits. You know.
I didn't realize it came down this far.
They set up right out here. It starts, I think, down, but they'll be all booked up and
Yeah, they set up off Ivy Street.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll probably be like, they'll probably shut down early during Springfest. I know it's not Springfest intention to be like screw everybody out there. I mean, they're providing a
There's
great
a lot of opportunity for business owners to sell on the street because of it, though. So just gotta have a thing out of the box mindset.
Yeah, so
Honestly.
I'm going to
Just don't give no liquor to the people riding horses. So.
yeah. Yeah. So
Well, that's the problem. They give them to the horses. That's why they keep them.
That's what
so we're gonna put people up on my roof and we're gonna throw water balloons at the people doing the parade. So is that a crime?
Gonna test that crime. Yeah.
It's water. It's water. When I lived in Colorado, they did a thing. They do a parade, and they have a wet parade and a dry parade. So the first part's dry, and then the fire trucks come in, and everyone behind it's just this huge water fight. You have thousands of people
That sounds cool.
wasting fresh drinkable water on each other, and then the people that plan ahead will freeze 5-gallon buckets of ice and put it in the water, so you're getting cold. It's sprayed with ice water. I mean, it's a good time.
Where's this at again?
It's in Pueblo, Colorado.
Pueblo.
Yeah,
Out in the desert where all that water is.
yeah. Where there's no water, we're just spraying people, and they have drones flying. Everyone the people in the parade are all getting wet, and they're spraying back. It's kind of a fun.
It's
little-
one time a year they can have water. Give them a break, man. Jeez.
But I'm like, anyway, it'd be pretty cool to do something crazy like that in Moses Lake. But anyway, they'd be like, "There's a water shortage." I'm like, "There's not a water shortage. We just have some water cleaning issues."
Let's get into it. get to, is my understanding. So
So,
you have officially left my area of
yeah,
expertise.
the Columbia is loaded with water. We could just keep adding. Anyway, I know there's water rights and stuff. Easy for a civilian to say whatever we want, you know.
Oh, don't we know it, Rick?
I have a feeling that Rick's going to leave here in cuffs today.
Probably.
Yeah, last time was it was very nice, and I made fun of his California heritage,
That's right. Yeah.
and he still we're fine.
I got very submissive when you started reading me my rights. I'm a sovereign citizen. You have no authority over me.
Well, you were the one that was saying it's the 90 or the
The 90. Well, actually, I came down the balsam to the third straight shot.
The 90, yeah.
You're not the one that's this year run into a few people that have been Californiaized or are from California one way or the other. And it's like I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
It's just religious.
It's a thing.
The thou.
the 95.
I'm pretty sure they're not
just
just about
religious.
Go to Freight and take the 28.
Yeah.
Maybe I think you have to have the population to do it.
Yeah.
Sound like why didn't Seattle do that? They don't call it the 5. They don't
No.
call it the 90.
The news does.
Do they?
The 101.
They call it the 5 and 405 on the news.
Interesting.
And it's because it's you have to the noun has to be preceded by
No, he's just making stuff up.
So far, we've discovered that the entire road striping, as he puts it, is the fault. At least right here, the little zigzag is entirely his fault. I believe it's what he said. I believe he said something about saying something stupid.
Yeah.
And now we're getting language lessons from Rick. Language lessons from Rick. That could be a whole nother podcast.
That could be, yeah.
It could be,
A
but
lot of work for me, that's for sure.
I am terrible at spelling and math, and
His spelling is bad.
it's terrible.
Okay, well, you
I'm
just shut
like-
down your own show.
I'm just like creative, so I'm like, ooh, I can do magic. See these hands? I find my contract.
Hear these crickets?
Yeah. I'll take a measurement on a job site and I'll be like 32 and an 8. Then I'll be walking out the door, someone will talk to me and it's just deleted. I'm like, it's gone. I have to remeasure. Why did you talk to me?
Dang those people trying to be friendly.
I'll be counting pull tabs here and people be like, Rick, what's going on? Shh. I'm like, and sometimes I'm like, I gotta start over. I lost count because you were talking. Yeah. So
we make them count. Make them count.
oh yeah, it's genius.
And then they have to pay for anything. They probably will get into the pull tabs.
Charge me a fee if they miscount.
Oh, that's a little rough. But it might be the point. I'm for anyone that's looking at me, I'm intrigued by the cinnamon spice vanilla and hot cocoa cream candle that you have here.
Oh yeah, it's Bath and Body Works.
Yeah.
It's candles you can get.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
It's not a candle person. I don't do candles.
Those are the only ones I do.
All right. Well, that just identified who owned it. That's
Yeah, I have a whole selection of them.
all right.
Donnie manscapes and stuff.
I do Manscaped. Who doesn't?
I don't.
Wow. I feel sorry for your girlfriend. Just like a random when we go down there, it's like, hair, no hair. With me, it's like just glide on in.
I'll come back to the family friendly show. We kind of lost it there for a second. But
All right, we're back. Okay, so the homeless situation, the housed, the unhoused, however you want to say it, politically correct. Since those out, the little sleep center went away.
Sleep center.
How has that changed things? I don't see them as often. Oh, that's a winter thing. I'm like,
yeah,
so they're done or what's going on?
So there's been a number of things that we added to the strategy, into the toolkit. We asked the council for some tools. I think you remember the last time I was on here. We constantly get asked about the unhoused, almost whatever you say, but and I say we deal with behaviors. It's really not a policing; it's a behavior thing, right? For us.
Yeah.
And so the council gave us some tools when it came to behaviors and being able to deal with those. We implemented some patrols, both foot patrols, bike patrols in downtown, in our parks, and started implementing those greatly. And then I'm sure the winter probably set in and did affected in some way, shape, or form as well. But I think those have really helped to just say, hey, you're fine, just stay within the zone and don't do these behaviors, which is really what we're asking for. And then we have the new program with the group that's trying to get folks help and move them to places that have the services for them. So it's taken a bit. I mean, it's been a number of things. I don't want to say that any one thing has done it all by itself. I think having that multi-pronged approach is good. Although I don't know if you guys paid attention in the legislative this last go, they were actually trying to introduce a bill that would make it like it was before, and actually worse, a little more stringent with what any of the shelter had to have in order for us to enforce the rules. So I'm glad that failed, but I imagine we'll see that again. I think I said it actually when they were talking about doing away with the shelter here, saying, hey, Washington State can do some different things, and they may try to do this, and they did. Fortunately, it didn't pass this go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that'll be interesting if that comes back around.
So what I got from that is you are disciplining the unhoused with tools, is what I got.
No, there's no discipline. No discipline.
You're attacking them with tools.
It's more education, it sounds like.
Well, it's education, and obviously those rules apply to everyone.
You asked me to teach English. Tools are objects used in your house.
Oh gosh, I forgot the contract. Strategy, strategery.
Like you're using nail guns. So what type of tools are we dealing with?
Hey man,
just
what are you doing?
Techniques or methods, or I get it, but I was like tools.
Yeah, no, not bad things. Although we're going through physical sustainability project right now, and I know that one of the things that popped up is for us what the public that took this survey. I think they had 300 responses to the survey, and one of the top things is still the homeless, or unhoused, or whatever you want to say, or that I think more along the lines of the problems that they can create, I guess, because it's not them as humans, right? So
yeah, it's a tough situation. I've kind of taken the stance as I've listened to, the several different methods they're trying to use to help them or whatever. Nothing seems to be like a miraculous, 10%, 20% effect.
Sure.
They're throwing all these ideas at it, and we go this way, we can help 2%. We can go this way, we can help 3%. And I was like, we're not able to help a lot. How do you help someone that doesn't want to be helped? So it's kind of a tough situation. But when I listen, I'm like, there's really no like home run hit to help this situation.
No, I don't, because it's a varied thing, right? I mean, homeless isn't just one thing. You're not homeless because of just drugs. You're not homeless just because of mental health problem, because you had a hard time. Or all of those things come into play. I just sat on we'll call it a town hall type meeting with Boys and Girls Clubs, which the students that set that up did an amazing job. But they're asking about homelessness or unhoused. It's like they're people, they're fine. I mean, it's the people that leave garbage behind or going to the bathroom in public or doing those things that can sometimes happen. Though that's the but it's this circle, and you can come in anywhere. You may be addicted to something, and that then creates mental health problems, and then you keep medicating, and it just kind of spirals, or you have a mental health problem and you're medicating. So you can kind of enter wherever. And so if you look at it as a multi-pronged problem, well, how do you have to have multiple strategies to try to.
That's like any other situation with people that are struggling with something. They have to want to get out of it.
Sure.
And I've shared the story before. I was homeless in Portland, living on the streets, and I wasn't there by choice. I just circumstance ended up where I ended up being there, and I worked my way off the streets, ended up buying a house eventually, and moving to Moses Lake years later with all the understanding that I have. And so, one time while I was there, though, I was trying to help the people that were on the streets get off the streets, and they actually took the time to listen to me because I was there with them.
Sure.
Whereas before, they'd be like, "Go home to your warm house. You got nothing to say to me. You don't have an understanding of what we're going through." And I've lived it, and it's not easy. I had to eat out of dumpsters and sleep in missions, and I couldn't imagine being a municipality trying to manage all that because there's more than just, like you said, one thing going on.
Yeah.
Me, I was just a person of circumstance, and things changed in my household, and the only option was the street. But I worked my darndest to get off of it.
It is. And it's tough. I mean, no matter which way you look at it, it's work, right? I mean, it's work. Um, and that's kind of hard for some folks now. I mean, the work itself, but just what it entails. I mean, think about if you're addicted to some sort of opioid.
Yeah,
Coming off of that, it's tough. Yeah, it's going to take a lot. And so, I mean, you have to be at that point where you're definitely ready to do it. So, yeah, it's not an easy piece. And I try to tell people because I'm the cop, right? I'm coming up with strategies to deal, and I'm not dealing with them. I'm dealing with the behaviors, like are they going to the bathroom, are they in garbage, are they camped out in someone's property? But they expect me to be all hard about it. Hey, I feel for them, but in our society, we also have to have rules that we all abide by rules. We have to have them. So.
Yeah. I think a slight spin up on that, owning a
Sure.
bar basically. Yeah, there's people that come in that are alcoholics, and they're there, and it's like I kind of look at myself as, can I provide them a safe space until they're ready to make that tough decision? And some people, they have a relationship breakup, they're hurting, and so they'll dive into
a bottle.
a bottle, whatever. Then they find love, and we don't see them for a while. Some people, they're like, hey, I was in a bad place for 5 years. I quit drinking. I bump into them at Walmart. I'm like, hey, good for you, man. It's like, like they made some changes in their life. So whether you're coming down to have fun, I mean, there's a 100 reasons why you go out on the weekends and have fun and stuff. But there are people in a tough spot,
Yeah,
and some people, it takes them 20 years to be like, you know what, I'm ready to make some changes in my life. Some people a year, some people a day. Everyone's in a different spot. But it's interesting to watch, different types of people go through their personal process in life.
yeah.
And I'm like, can I love them where they're at right now? And hopefully,
Or cater to their needs, at least. You don't have to necessarily love them.
can I provide a safe space for them?
Yeah,
And when they're ready, because it's really up to them. I could tell them how to live their life all day long. It doesn't matter. Their friends could tell them. We all can look at our friends, and we all know what they're doing wrong. And no matter how many times you tell them, we're so resistant to change. We have these blinders on. We just don't see it. But
did you just hit your mic?
something.
I told you not to do that.
Yeah, earthquake.
We just put the notes. I did not.
I'm just full of mistakes today. It's a great day to be alive and fumble around and
It is. I mean, at the end of the day, we want to help people, right? People want them to be successful, whatever that looks like for them. To be successful, we want them to not be eating out dumpsters, not being doing those things that sleeping outside, doing those things. We want them to move forward, but it is ultimately up to them. So, which does make it tough at times.
Right. Another tough question.
Jeez, isn't that enough? That one brought me down.
Did we go to space?
Did we go to space?
Yeah.
Like most recently, or just ever?
Ever recently?
Well, the answer is yes, but either way, I guess. But I just want to be clear.
So I really want to believe we went to space this round, like around the moon and stuff. But there was a couple things brought to my attention. And one's a shadow thing. They have a ball, and the girl reaches up and turns it, and you see the shadow on her lap. And when she lets go of the ball, there's no shadow of the ball on her lap, and you're like,
I'm so confused.
It's a video.
What are we talking about?
The 4 people that just went to space.
Oh, and they had a ball.
It's like it looks very green screen or something. I was like, oh, somebody pointed it out. They're like,
oh, okay, I see where you're going.
yeah. So there's a shadow, a light coming down. So when she grabs it, there's a shadow on her lap, and then when she adjusts the ball, you see both hands on her lap, and then she lets go, and there's no shadow.
I'm gonna have to take that microphone away from you.
There's no shadow on her lap.
I tell you what, let's do that.
I was like, no, I really wanted to believe, like it was going good. And so then the second thing,
You're gonna have to send me that video. I haven't seen it.
the second thing I find interesting
Is there pound cake in space?
there is.
The second thing.
So two of them are from Pound Cake. So two of the astronauts are on central casting. So Christina Cox, the girl, she was in the movie Mad Max, Fury Road. I was like, okay. And she was in another movie called Fly Me to the Moon. And it's like, that's interesting. We have actors in space. Then John Hamill, another of the astronauts, he was in 2024. He was in that TV show Fallout. I was like, interesting, like the Truman Show going on here. So it raises some red flags to me. I was like, oh, I really wanted to believe that we went, and so these things.
So do you not believe we went ever?
I don't know. I don't know what to believe. So I just kind of neutral on it. But I see things like, oh, it's interesting. I just put it on the shelf. I really like to believe that we went. The first one had a lot of shenanigans in it, it's like, and there's like the big debate. Did we go? Did we not go? How did they film this? Who was filming it as it flew away? Like all these things that go on.
Here's how I look at it: flat Earth, round Earth. Did we go to the moon? Did we not? How does it affect me in my daily life? If it doesn't change one damn thing about what I do,
It doesn't.
then I could care less.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, like, so many people live to argue those things, and it's all they talk about all the time. And I grew up believing the Earth is round, and I'm fine with that. You want to believe it's flat? Go ahead.
You know who doesn't care about that is Brothers Automotive. They'll fix your car whether it's flat or round Earth.
This is true. They will.
Well played on that. I don't know.
Well, since you brought it up, Brothers Automotive specializes in brakes, suspension, you name it, from bumper to bumper. Brothers Automotive will get the job done for less price. Most mechanics charge anywhere from $130 to $200 an hour. Brothers Automotive is about $100 an hour, and most of the time they'll flat rate it for you. And like we discussed before, even work it out where they can come pick up the car at work and drop it off before you go home for the day. Brothers Automotive is a great place to take your vehicle if you have any need working on, getting it ready for the next season, or fixing a problem that's happening now. Give Brothers Automotive a call today, 761-9744. Again, Brothers Automotive, 761-9744.
He just messaged me. He said, rotors are round, tires are round, the Earth is round.
There you go. The end.
And the wheels on the bus.
Go round.
Go round. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm so scared of hitting this. I've taken like 3 drinks. I'm standing up here, but I'm thinking Donnie's going to come over the top on me. And so I'm very conscientious, and I want you to be the only one that's actually done that.
Yeah.
Rick was here when Joe Crete pounded the table.
He was like,
Why is pounding the
yeah,
table?
it was arrest them all.
And I was like, hey, I told you not to do this. He said, hey, sorry, I don't follow directions well.
I think the quote was, the Moses Lake Police Department is under the Sheriff's Department. And he put his fist down.
Wow. That's Did he get his head before coming in?
I try so hard to get you guys to fight, but
You can't
it's
tell,
not
may
working.
or may not be an instigator.
I'm trying so hard.
I'm a little concerned now. I'm still on the space thing, and I'm looking at him kind of like,
He's still out there.
Out there,
that's just a thing. He just watches everything. I think you're right. I think it's the
too much information.
Yeah, exactly.
Overload.
Are you guys going to do you guys, every year or so, you do a challenge in another police department, and there's a little song and dance?
Oh gosh,
You
no.
guys done with those forever?
Yeah, I'm really hoping so.
Yeah.
It only takes one officer who's like, "Oh, make a video."
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. And we did that once under Chief Fuhr, and it worked out okay. But a lot goes into that. So I'm really hoping we did. Yeah, please don't ever say that again in the social media.
He's like, my men work; they don't dance.
Do I have? I'm not sure if I have any dance.
Again, our hero Juan Rodriguez can dance.
He can dance.
You guys dancing
He does the little Latin moves. I've seen him out there on the floor. He can dance.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So,
I don't. In case there's one. Don't you want?
just There's a lot of responsibility on Juan,
Yeah, well, that's rough.
That's
That's
rough.
rough. But
He's representing the whole police department by himself.
I'd be like we have to do a video like what was it, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory for the pool, but it's the same guy. But just do that with Juan, create like 80 Juans and put him in all the videos. That'd be good. I don't have the technical.
You said 81?
81s.
Uh,
Lo siento. No hablo. Oh, very good.
Very interesting show today, Rick.
it's all over the place.
It is.
Pretty random person, so
Yeah, the homeless thing, I gathered. Okay, that's probably
let's go.
Yeah.
The moon.
The moon was out there. I didn't know that. The whole video thing that must not be mentioned again. I didn't expect that.
The thing which we may not mention.
This is been quite.
Joey Creek was much easier to work with than you, so I'll just have to say.
Well, when I called him, he did in fact say, "You do know I'm not running for sheriff, right?"
That's what I just assumed. It's like I thought maybe you guys were confused.
Yeah. So how's the election going so far?
It's like police department prides itself as an official stance of staying neutral, and we wish whoever wins the best of luck. We wish all three candidates luck.
Very good. Perfect. Yeah.
And so, what would you say, since you're here and we're talking about your job, how long have you been a chief at the Mosley Police Department?
I've been chief for 2.5.
Okay, so if you put your time on a scale, what would you say some of your greatest improvements you've been able to see while you're in office?
Yeah, so we're doing some great things with so we talked about dealing with some issues in the downtown area and course and whatnot. That's been good. We'll be adding another captain this year.
Nice.
So that will, with the hopes of doing some development, because we have some retirements coming up, but a lot of leadership will be walking out the door over the next couple of years. And so been doing that, trying to improve the area that we're in. We were going to get a new building and obviously things happen and financially that's just not going to work. So trying to make some things happen within our building, creating a training room, a more robust training program. We switched most defensive tactics program to be a more ground fighting based, jiu-jitsu based program, which has been fantastic. Now we're integrating the training so that farms, driving, PT kind of all go together. And so, yeah, I think there have been some great things. And honestly, that's not just me. I mean, most of that's coming from your officers and your employees, and they're great people. One of our corporals and one of the clerical staff just began a program, I'd say just probably in the last 6 to 8 months, called the Safe Streets program, that along with Boys and Girls Club is out there trying to be positive mentors and provide some classes to our for young people. So
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of good things going on.
Is the rank structure in the police department similar to the military?
And I would skip some things, right? So
Because we have enlisted and officer. You guys kind of move up sergeant and they can become a lieutenant or captain.
yeah, no lieutenant. So we skip that, right? And so
No butter bars. Everyone has experience.
yeah, that's what yeah. I don't the captain's rank was made before. We had a chief and assistant chief, and then you had sergeants when I started, and then corporals were added to help out the sergeants, and then the assistant chief went from one assistant chief to 2 captains. Apparently, that's how the math goes on that. If you break it from an assistant chief, you get 2 captains, and now we're making that 3 because there's just a lot of things from the state to report on, a lot of things from a policy standpoint, and again, like I said, trying to get people spun up and ready to go. So, and then from captain, you go right to chief. So no, I do see if you go down south and east, their chiefs wear full colonel birds on their collars. So I kind of want to put that, but I don't want just that. I want that and the stars. Because I don't know, did you guys notice?
You want it all.
Was Sheriff Creek, was he in uniform?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, did you notice the sheriffs have 4 stars?
Yeah, he outranks you.
No, it does not. Yeah. And so I think about putting the colonel bird on there with the 3 stars just to be cooler than that.
I love it. Yeah, I'm a 3-star general colonel.
It's figure that one out. And if I were,
My bird has 3 stars.
yeah, a dress uniform. I think I'm an admiral too or something. I can't remember if they had all stuff on it.
Years in service. All the,
A lot of gold, a lot of stripes,
lot of gold.
a lot of stuff.
A lot of stickers. Yeah. No, thanks. I just didn't know. I'm like,
I'm gonna look up the video now just so I can see what he was wearing.
yeah.
Yeah, it's you look. They had a big meeting on it. All the sheriffs did to go to the 4 stars. 'Cause
Can you give a thought on what you think about the new law they're trying to pass where I forget
oh,
affecting the sheriff?
sheriff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can appoint their own rather than vote or something like that.
Are you able to share an opinion on that?
I can't remember what they said on that. Can they appoint their own? Or is it just once you're out, then like the county has to appoint someone? I imagine.
There's actually a board of civilians.
Well, that's the Criminal Justice Training Commission, which exists on its own. But the one thing I mean, there's also police chiefs, marshals, and whatnot in there, though it is very different than a sheriff. But I don't know. I mean, because that part doesn't affect me as much. I certainly understand their frustration. I certainly understand where they're like, well, wait a minute, how does this work? But on the flip side, I mean, if I'm decertified as a police chief, I can't be police chief. I'm going to be gone. And CJTC doesn't necessarily. I mean, to be decertified takes a bit, which is good. I mean, it gives the officers some ability to give their side and figure those things out. But on the flip side, we have this 0.1% sales tax, and oh gosh, I think the governor, I'm sure it's the bill, but I think it's the governor sponsored the bill. There's $100 million in grants or something that the state sets aside. So, but in order to get the grants, you have to enact the sales tax. You have to do the sales tax. You have to meet all the requirements of the grants, and that all went to the Criminal Justice Training Commission, and they made this big convoluted, like, oh my gosh, this process. I think there's maybe a handful of agencies that have been able to get through this. So I mean, so from that standpoint, I kind of understand what they're saying. Hey, CJTC has all this power, and it's really over on the west side, and you're affecting what happens, in politics over here. So I mean, I can see their point, but it's hard for me to give any more of an opinion on that because that part doesn't really affect me like it affects that.
I have a random question that came up. Do you play disc golf? Do you think our city would benefit greatly from a designated disc golf park?
We already have one.
Is that Frisbee Park?
Yes,
Frisbee golf?
Heron State Park.
And out of Peninsula.
Lower Peninsula has Frisbee golf. So Blue Heron and Lower Peninsula have Frisbee golf.
Yeah, so I don't know, from a designated park? Who's asking?
A
Who's asking this?
Dylan is asking.
Okay. Yeah, I don't do disc golf. I do.
We can set one up behind the library.
That'd be kind of a short course. Like I've played at the one down at the Blue Heron though. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a designated park, that's rough. I suppose I mean, unless you could charge people.
I think most things need to be kind of more than one thing going on because you don't see a lot of people playing it, but it's there, so it's, you kind of add it
I see people there
like an add-on to a park.
There actually are. I don't go out to Peninsula Park as often as I down there. I don't.
You see a lot of people. That's great.
But when I drive past Blue Heron, I generally see people playing, which is great.
I'm just tired of getting hit with frisbees.
Well, that is a concern in the if someone's having a big barbecue or something down there. So.
Oh, I'm looking at it, and yep, I see last year's video where he had 3 stars, and then one we just did, he has 4 stars on his color.
Oh man, research.
Yeah, so I see it live here.
I need to get out of here before he starts doing research on that.
You only have 1 star, now you have 3.
Not only does he have the wrong stars, so.
Yeah. And last time I asked about arm wrestling and stuff, and
Oh, arm wrestling. Oh no,
he has like an injury, I think. You take
the sheriff does, like right now.
Last year,
Right,
right now, you can take him.
I feel like you're instigating something.
Come in.
It's always insane.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I would say we could do it, but we should do it online. And you can't be on this table and do it. So what's the
I'll just move the
You
camera.
guys would probably break my table, so yeah, we better not.
So if you had a forum of citizens and you could tell them some like 3 important things that would help your job as a police officer and your officers, of course, be easier so you can focus on more important things like life saving, what would you suggest? What would you say?
Well, I don't think, how would I put this? So I don't think it's a matter of us focusing because, I mean, we pride ourselves. If you call, we're coming, right? I mean,
Yeah.
and so, I've had people, honestly, it was much worse when I first started that, hey, we didn't call because we don't want to bother you guys. That's literally our job. Go ahead. I mean, it's fine, right? And so I think it'd be more about, that I suppose would free up time and would help them, which is, the police, the government will never call you and threaten you with anything. It will always be a scam.
Yeah.
If we have anything, it's going to be by mail.
Or in person.
Yeah, or in person. Don't watch the same videos that Rick watches. That's
Number 2.
Especially anything moon related.
yeah.
Don't watch the moon-related conspiracy
Yeah,
things.
that'd be great.
You'll be trouble like me.
We'd appreciate that greatly. And then the other piece would be, drive safely, because I tell you what, that's you talk about accidents and things. We get an awful lot of calls, about cars that are racing or doing those, they say reckless things, and so which oftentimes end up in crashes or whatever, which doesn't help anyone. So those would be my 3. Man, that was tough. That put me on the spot. And I took a freebie by bashing on Rick.
Yeah. Easy.
Did you know that in Washington State, if you're, I believe it's 2 or 3 street blocks, if you're side by side with another vehicle, it's automatically considered racing.
Yeah, prima facie evidence.
If you're side by side another vehicle.
Whether you're racing or not, if you're side by side for more than 3 street blocks, you can pull them over for racing.
No, I imagine you still have to have a speed component or a revving component.
RCW, and I'm pretty sure the speed wasn't part of it.
And is that the new law? Because I know they did some other new things for
You don't know.
I haven't checked out the new laws.
Dude, here's what I can tell you. No one has raced past my office. The hallway past my office is entirely clear. That much I can tell you. Yeah. So just because it used to be like, if you revved your engine, if I came up on you, you revved your engine, that was prima facie evidence of was driving.
Well, the officers in Moses Lake have been good to me, so I'm grateful for that. They've always treated me with respect. I've only been pulled out of my vehicle one time at gunpoint, and that was in North Las Vegas.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be here. I was like, wow, man.
They didn't tell you,
but they pulled you out of your car.
I'd like to request some camera footage.
With respect.
They were like, listen, we don't like pound cake.
No, I was doing foreclosures. I had a dump trailer, and I was in North Las Vegas, and he pulls me over, and he's like, hey, your light's out. And then he pulls out his weapon. He says, can you step out of the vehicle, please? And patted me down, and I was like, ow. And I'm like, yes, sir, no, sir. I'm like, super perfect, try to be nice back.
It was a female. That's the way it was.
No, and I was like, for a fix-it ticket. You pulled me out. I got one for a fix-it ticket. The working man, right? So, anyway,
but say anything bad about his mom or something?
No, yes sir, no sir.
Did you take the opportunity to say something about his mom?
I started carrying concealed after that to protect myself. After that, I was like,
crazy. That's interesting.
No, but yeah, it was just weird. I don't know. Maybe that was the way he handled things. Like, I don't know, but I was just, yes sir, no sir.
Do you guys ever get random calls because we're in open carry state and people see a gun? Do you guys get this a lot?
Yeah, but a lot is kind of a relative term, but we get them, and oftentimes like, okay. I mean, as long as it's not one of the places
where is he waving it around?
Yeah, right. Time, place, and manner that cause alarm.
Then
we say okay.
Me personally, I don't open carry. I paint myself as a target if I do.
Yeah, I don't really understand how to do that. I mean, obviously, I open carry, 8 to 12 hours a day, so I mean that's part of my job. But yeah, I don't want anyone to know if I have a gun.
Right.
But that's me. Obviously, it's a right in the state to do so. You want to ask me a question about that? You better man, buy the best holster you can afford. to buy if you're going to open carry.
Yeah, I have one that takes my finger has to be in a certain way that my hand fits by the way it's sitting on the belt.
I see these guys with like $10, nylon, low level.
They're a tight button that they can't even get open.
Oh my gosh! I mean, that part's okay because then no one can steal it, I suppose. But it's like, man, if that thing could get stolen pretty quickly, so if you're not paying attention. So, and I see the stores and whatnot. It's like, man, what's your retention on that? Why are you paying attention to where that guy is?
Yeah.
All the time. But I mean, I'm for it. You want to carry? Go ahead, open carry it as long as you're lawfully allowed to do so. But please get the best holster you possibly can. So,
Yeah. Good
There
advice.
you go. That is good advice.
hey, one thing, mark that down too. I said one thing that was good advice.
One thing positive on the show today.
This has been fun.
Oh, very
It's
good.
always fun having you on the show.
Is it more fun than having the sheriff?
I
Yes.
can't say that.
It is. It's more banter.
Is it more? Oh, he doesn't banter.
He's professional.
Oh, he's banterless.
Yes.
I would disagree. You guys had a lot of fun back and forth.
He seems pretty like. Well, we banter.
But you're more snarky and I'm snarky, so we can like
Oh, we can build on
we
it.
could build on it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get a T-shirt. I'm snarkier than you.
Yeah.
I wanna get that.
I'm pretty snarky.
You got to remember too, when he was on recently, it is election season, so he's got to be careful what he says too.
Okay. After election season, then we'll let him go.
Get him back on. See.
Hey, you're snarkier now. Who's snarkier? Yeah. I like to be obnoxious, but a lot of times I gotta
You.
wait till it's off camera.
I get more cancer jokes from him. I go too soon. Really good.
Donnie's like, yeah, the doctor said I have 6 months to live, and I'll be like, next week we're doing a celebration of life for Donnie. Like, I'm terrible when it comes to death, so please don't come to me if.
True story. They did actually tell me on February 18th that I have 6 months, and I just had a doctor's appointment last Wednesday, and things are looking better.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Like this past February.
February 18th. Yeah, this year.
So you say better, so you're not free and clear,
I'm not free and clear yet. No.
but things are better. Okay, 'cause
Um,
you're like things are looking good. I'm
Like they weren't in the lymph nodes this time, and they weren't in my liver anymore. But they saw some stuff in the stomach lining that made them, or the lung lining outside of the wall, that made them concerned, and it could be an infection or anything. And I finally learned that oncologists in their position, would you really want to give absolute good news?
Yeah.
Because if something changes, then now you're the guy,
Yeah.
and they're in a really hard spot. But
It pays in their position to be very, very cautious and
yeah,
yeah.
conservative with what they're giving out. That
but
makes sense.
here's the positive thing. The one thing I noticed last time on February 18th, he wanted to see me 45 days later. And this last visit from last Wednesday, now he's saying 3 months. That says a lot to me. That says, okay, we're good.
In fact, you're gaining weight.
Yeah.
Since you're right.
I couldn't get above 140. I tried everything, and the medication, I'm puking all the time. Like it's, and I'm trying to eat so that at least I'm puking something out.
Right.
Because dry heaving's the worst.
It's a terrible eating disorder.
Yeah.
And we needed another example of his snarkiness. Thanks, Rick.
Yeah.
now I have an eating disorder, right?
Yeah. I just found out I had one. I was talking to my sister and another tangent, right?
What?
And
Thanks for talking to someone else.
Yeah. So I was talking to my sister and she was talking about, meeting with her anyway, about eating less, whatever. And then, so my dad, he cleared the plate. It was like, wasting food was like a sin.
Oh, yeah.
And so I carry that with me. Wasting food is a sin. And she pointed out, she goes, that is a type of eating disorder that you have to finish your plate. You have to. And I was like, interesting. I never thought of it like that, that me not wanting to waste food, I got to put it away.
Yeah.
If it's in front of me, I got to eat it, So I was like, I think
Technically, you are wasting it by having it stored as fat. So
Yeah. So either way, it's a waste.
just being honest.
Yeah. But anyway, I had to think about it. Go, man, I guess on the other end of the spectrum, I couldn't see that I was, had a disorder that way. So I'm like, because I hate wasting food. And I own a restaurant. And people be like,
We should do a show, Chief.
I'm like, oh, they didn't finish their burger.
You go out and say, finish that, or I'm charging you double.
Yeah.
We need to do a show, you and I, just you and me.
Just you and me. This doesn't sound better.
How many Rick,
I was named after you.
how many disorders does Rick have?
Oh man.
ADD,
Give me about 3 months to do some research, and then to watch the show for a little bit longer. I'll actually pay for a psychologist to watch how the shows are. How long?
About an hour.
About an hour. Okay, I'll pay for one.
disorder. Oh, why is possibly another strange tangent, then we'll shut down. You're probably tired of hearing me. So
No, it's the Rixigan show. We have to hear you.
I have
Have to hear you.
one of my buddies is a special forces guy. Anyway, the 50 Behringer sniper guy. And anyway, we're having Easter at his house, and one of the kids there had Asperger's,
Okay.
and he's got 5 acres, and this mother loses her kid. She's like, "Do you know where my kid is? I lost my kid." And he's like, "I don't care what my kid has Asperger's." He goes, "I don't care what your kid eats. What's your kid?" I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "Wow." So, eating disorder. Anyone?
Wow.
Asperger's.
This is
What your kid eats? What's your kid?
Donnie, you got to get us back in line. Man.
We're working on it. You.
So anyway,
He's hitting the
Another-
mic. He's going on tangents.
another eating disorder. All right, that's a wrap, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, don't be offended. We're just snarky.
Yeah, gosh, no, don't be offended. We're just having fun. We're just having fun. If we said anything offensive,
It's
I guess
my
I should
fault.
add this. It's not the official policy or stance of the city of
Yeah,
Moses Lake.
this is all for entertainment purposes only.
Absolutely, 100%. Could you get that actually?
Disclaimer.
Well, yeah. If this is recorded and you're going to put it out, like if it's going to be available for people to watch later, if you can put that disclaimer on there.
You just
that'd be
did.
Great. No, I'm going to need it up front, and preferably in writing.
Yeah.
That'd be
For disclaimer, listen till the end.
yeah. That's one way of doing it. But yeah, if you can put that up front. I should have started that way. I think I started the last one that way. That would have been good.
All for entertainment.
Yeah. I really appreciate it, guys. This is
Yeah.
fun. This is fun.
Well, thanks for joining us. We're signing out, folks. Thanks for coming, listening.